so we're back with part 2 of the vane testing of the AAE Airazr Hybrid 26. Now we're at the range. We're gonna do a grouping test with the vanes. So I've got my 3 arrows fletched with Airazr vanes. Then I have my other arrows fletched with a TAC 225 driver. What's gonna happen, I'm gonna shoot these arrows at 80. We're gonna see how this group. We're also gonna do a sound test with a decibel meter app on my phone. We're gonna see how that compares as well. If you watched part 1, you know already that in terms of durability and recovery after passing through a target, the Hybrid 26, the Airazr, they haven't fared that well. But let's see how they do in terms of noise, being the quietest vane on the market according to AAE, and also in terms of grouping. So without further ado, let's get started. So I have my phone down the ridge in the middle. We'll measure the sound as the arrow just pass over. I'm gonna shoot the three arrows with 4 fresh TAC vanes, and then the 3 arrows with the AAE Airazr. So this has only 3 fletches. Maybe we'll make a noise. So I'm shooting 80 yards here. So hopefully the phone will record not the sound from the bow, but the sound from the arrows passing over. Okay, so those were the TAC vanes, now the Airazr. So these arrows, they're more or less the same weight. So you'll see those ones that I showed, they have lighted nocks, but to match more or less the weight, they're all around 440 grains. So I want to be able to shoot them in the same place. Oh, not bad. So this is the arrow from part 1, which went through the target, and they still have not recovered. Let's see how it flies. Here's the target. Has a bit of mud. Let's see if it aids in flight. Yeah. All right, let's get the phone. Okay, so grouping wise, they're kind of all the same, only this one. And within the target. So this is at 80. Yeah, pretty good. I have the sound record here. So the results. What I've used to make a comparison in terms of noise was 2 values that the decibel meter recorded. 2 peaks basically in terms of decibel readings. Would be a peak that means definitely that the arrow is passing over decibel meter, and a second peak is when the arrow hits the target. So the first arrow, TAC vane 225, according to the videos, the arrow lands on the 55 seconds mark. So I'll say that I have 53.89 decibels. That's when the arrow passes over the phone, and then I have 54 decibels, 54.12 when the arrow hits the target. Second arrow, again the highest values. I have 51.22 decibels when the arrow passes over the decibel meter, and I have another high point around 48.59 decibels when the arrow hits the target. The third and last TAC vane arrow would be, so I have two peaks here. I've got a 58 when the arrow passes over the decibel meter, and 60 or 60.79 when the arrow actually hits the target. And now the AAE Airazr Hybrid 26 in a 3 flash configuration. The first arrow, I will say that I have first the arrow passing over the target 54.56 decibels, 54.56, and then when the arrow hits the target, 64.89. You'll see from the video with the grouping, you'll see the arrows hit somewhere to the left. Then the second arrow at the 35 mark, it passes over the target, so I would say that's 52.16 probably be the one. And there's another peak, the highest value 67.43, that's quite loud. I would imagine that's when the arrow again hits the target, goes through those layer foam targets. So, and then the third arrow and the quietest one, extremely quiet, probably it was that arrow with a bit of mud on it, so don't forget, maybe that helped. That 09 seconds mark, I've got the arrow going over the target, 45.66, 47.83, so below 50, and then the arrow impacting the target for some reason is not recorded. I'm taking these, and you should as well, take these results with a grain of salt. The thing is, this test hasn't been done with these vanes. AAE is claiming definitely it's the quietest vane on the market. It may very well be. Okay, so that was it. Enough talking from me. You probably got tired. I just want to say, for everyone watching, there's a lot of people that probably appreciate this content. If you like the video, you know, just don't hesitate to subscribe. We're pretty consistent with posting new videos, new things, you know, that people might be curious about. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next time. Keep shooting straight. Bye.